Ever wondered how the elite Navy SEALs train to become the best of the best? These highly trained individuals are more than just soldiers. They're warriors, strategists, and survivors, all rolled into one. The Navy SEALs are a special operations force that forms the heart of the U.S. Navy. They're known for their exceptional abilities in sea, air, and land missions, hence the acronym SEAL. Their role in the military is as diverse as it is crucial. From direct action warfare and special reconnaissance to counterterrorism and foreign internal defense, the Navy SEALs are the go-to force when the stakes are high and failure isn't an option. This video aims to shed light on the rigorous training that transforms ordinary individuals into these extraordinary warriors. It's a journey that tests not just physical strength and endurance, but mental resilience as well. Today, we'll take a deep dive into the intense training process of the Navy SEALs. The journey to becoming a Navy SEAL begins with basic conditioning. Imagine waking up before the sun has had the chance to peek over the horizon, and your day starts with a grueling 4-mile run. This is the daily reality for a Navy SEAL recruit during basic conditioning. This phase of training is designed to push the human body to its limits and beyond, testing not just physical strength and endurance, but mental grit and resilience. Physical fitness is an absolute non-negotiable. The recruits are put through a regimen that includes running, swimming, and a demanding obstacle course. Each exercise is designed to build strength, agility, and endurance. The recruits are pushed to run faster, swim further, and climb higher. The goal? To transform them into the epitome of physical excellence, capable of withstanding the harshest of environments. Yet the physical challenges are just one aspect of basic conditioning. Equally important is the mental fortitude that is forged during this stage. The ability to think clearly and make critical decisions under extreme physical and mental stress is a vital skill that each recruit must master. This brings us to the infamous Hell Week, a week where sleep is a luxury and the limits of human endurance are tested. It is a brutal test of mental toughness where the body screams for rest, but the mind must remain resolute. This week is a crucible, separating those who have the mental strength to become a Navy SEAL from those who do not. Through all this, the recruits learn more than just how to be physically strong and mentally tough. They learn about teamwork, leadership, and the power of a strong, unbreakable spirit. They learn that being a Navy SEAL is not just about physical prowess, but about the strength of character, the ability to lead, and the will to never give up. Surviving the basic conditioning phase is just the beginning of the journey. The road to becoming a Navy SEAL is long and arduous, but those who endure will join the ranks of the most elite warriors the world has ever known. The next phase in Navy SEAL training is combat diving. This is where the rubber meets the road, where the true mettle of a SEAL is tested, and where the waters quite literally get deep. Combat diving is a critical component of Navy SEAL training. Why, you might ask? Well, SEALs are often required to carry out covert missions, and these missions frequently involve underwater operations. The ability to move stealthily beneath the surface of the water undetected by enemy radar is an invaluable asset in the arsenal of a SEAL. In this phase, recruits learn the technical skills required to navigate the underwater world. They are taught advanced swimming techniques, how to use scuba gear, and even how to repair that gear should it malfunction during a mission. Every aspect of the training is designed to prepare them for the unpredictable nature of combat situations. Additionally, they learn about underwater navigation, a skill that's as complex as it sounds. Imagine trying to find your way in a world where everything is distorted by water, where visibility is limited, and where the simple act of breathing requires specialized equipment. It's a challenging task, but for a Navy SEAL, it's all in a day's work. The training also encompasses survival skills. Recruits are taught how to survive in open water, how to deal with hypothermia, and how to handle dangerous marine life. They learn to adapt, to survive, and to thrive in an environment that's as treacherous as it is beautiful. But it's not all about the technical skills. Combat diving also teaches recruits about discipline, patience, and resilience. When you're underwater, you can't afford to panic or lose control. You need to stay focused, to remain calm under pressure, and to keep going no matter how tough things get. And it's this combination of technical prowess, survival skills, and mental fortitude that makes a Navy SEAL an unparalleled force in the water. Once the recruits master the water, they move on to the next challenge: land warfare. because the journey of a Navy SEAL is a journey of constant learning, of pushing boundaries, and of exceeding limits. The third phase of Navy SEAL training is land warfare. This phase is where the rubber meets the road, where the recruit's mettle is truly tested. This is where they are trained to become proficient in the art of war on land. The training is grueling, pushing the limits of their endurance, strength, and mental fortitude. In land warfare, the recruits are introduced to a wide array of weaponry, from the standard-issue M4 carbine to the high-powered .50 caliber sniper rifles. Each recruit is expected to master these weapons, to know them inside and out, to be able to disassemble and reassemble them blindfolded, and most importantly, to be able to use them effectively in combat situations. But it's not all about the guns. The recruits also receive training in demolitions. They learn how to handle and safely detonate explosives, how to disarm enemy traps, and how to use explosives strategically in combat. It's a delicate art, a dance with danger, requiring a calm mind and steady hands. Yet land warfare is more than just the mastery of weapons and explosives. It's about understanding and implementing battlefield tactics. The recruits learn how to move stealthily, how to attack and defend, how to strategize and improvise. They are taught to think like warriors, to anticipate their enemies' moves, and to react swiftly and decisively. But perhaps the most crucial part of this phase is team building. The Navy SEALs operate in small, tight-knit teams, and the success of their missions often hinges on the strength of their camaraderie. During land warfare, the recruits are forged into a cohesive unit, learning to trust one another, to rely on each other, and to work together as a single, efficient machine on the battlefield. The training is tough, the expectations high, but the recruits who make it through this phase emerge as more than just soldiers. They become warriors, ready to face any challenge, any enemy, any terrain. With the completion of land warfare, the recruits are now ready for the final test. The final hurdle in Navy SEAL training is the SEAL Qualification training. It's here in this grueling final stage that the steel of a Navy SEAL is truly tempered. In this phase, recruits are no longer just trainees. They're expected to operate as a cohesive unit, applying all they've learned in a series of simulated missions that test their mettle under the most challenging conditions. It's not enough to simply know how to swim, run, or shoot. They must demonstrate that they can do so under duress, that they can make critical decisions when every second counts, and that they can trust in their team, their training, and themselves. Parachute operations form a critical component of this phase. Recruits learn both static line and free-fall parachuting, mastering the art of precision landing. The skies are no longer a limit for these warriors. They become their playground, their pathway to the mission. Cold weather survival is another crucial skill that recruits hone during this phase. The ability to survive and operate in frigid environments can mean the difference between success and failure, life and death, on certain missions. Recruits learn to build shelters, start fires, find food, and navigate the icy landscapes, all while keeping their focus on the mission at hand. The SEAL Qualification training is not just about physical prowess, it's about mental fortitude. It's about the ability to adapt, to think on one's feet, and to never lose sight of the objective. It's about the grit to push on when the body screams to stop, the determination to overcome any obstacle, and the unwavering commitment to the team and the mission. It's here that the recruits truly become SEALs, not just in name but in spirit. The sweat, the tears, the pain, the exhaustion, they all culminate in this final test. And once they've passed, once they've proven to themselves and their comrades that they have what it takes, they earn the right to wear the trident, the symbol of their brotherhood, their courage, their sacrifice. Completing the SEAL Qualification training marks the end of the journey to becoming a Navy SEAL. But in many ways, it's just the beginning. So what does it take to be a Navy SEAL? It's not just about physical prowess or the ability to swim like a fish or run like a gazelle. No, it's about something more. It's about the strength of character, the determination to overcome all odds, and the unwavering will to protect and serve. Navy SEALs are molded through a rigorous process, a grueling gauntlet of physical and mental challenges designed to push them to their limits and beyond. It's an intensive journey that starts with basic conditioning, dives deep into combat training, navigates the intricacies of land warfare, and culminates in the prestigious SEAL Qualification training. But more than that, it's about commitment and dedication. It's about the countless hours of sweat, the unyielding resolve, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. It's about being part of a team, part of a legacy, part of something bigger than oneself. The journey is tough, the training is intense, but the result is the making of a Navy SEAL, the best of the best.